Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 4 of WandaVision. Everything that I've heard from various reliable sources said this is where things really start to take a turn. And with the way things have been set up, I definitely was suspecting that myself, especially with how the last episode edited. Jesus. Um, so we know that critics and certain outlets got access to the first 3 episodes of the show, while the rest of us got only the first 2. I feel like that first 3 probably should have been dropped all at the same time. I think the ending and the kind of the payoff at the end of episode 3 would have satiated a lot of people that had their concerns with the first 2 episodes a little sooner. But I've been enjoying it up till now. I love the old school sitcom feel and tone. And from some interviews we've seen, they said that there's definitely a reason why that they chose to do sitcoms in this format, and it plays into the story. So I'm curious to see how that unfurls, what we find out about it, and where we're going, moving into what we're in the 80s now. Is that's where we're heading? So I'm curious to see. We got Geraldine, Monica Rambeau ejected from the simulation last episode. So that scene, talking about Pietro and Ultron, all that was just juicy goodness. I loved it. It was so creepy, tense, and beautifully acted, especially with the little subtleties of Wanda's Sokovian accent coming back. As she's talking about, and then the Sokovian lullaby, and it was just so good. The simulation around them glitching even more, even to the point where it seemed to be like Herb was able to like free himself enough to kind of like want to tell Vision what's going on, but of course Agnes stopped him. So we'll see where this all goes from here. I feel like we'll get a little more of a glimpse of what's going on outside now, especially with Monica now on the outside of the simulation or this pocket reality. Yeah, I'm ready to get into it, guys. Remember, full reaction watch-alongs where you can watch my full unedited reaction to the entire episode are up on my Patreon. I've got all 3 episodes of the season so far, and you'll see this one up here later today as well. So check that out if you like. It supports the channel and helps me do this and better the quality of the content I'm bringing to you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into episode 4. Here we go. So she was dusted during the snap. Oh my god. We've never actually seen like people coming back. Oh, holy shit.
Where did you go? Well, I've been in her room since she came back from the surgery. Your mom, she died, honey.
Oh, it's been 5 years. I forgot. Oh my god.
What's happening, but you need to listen to me. Maria died 3 years ago. No. Which was 2 years after you... After I what? After you disappeared.
Oh my god, damn. So they're so lucky that they like manifest inside of somebody else who was standing in the same space. There's still a lot of questions about the return from the snap that, I don't think have been answered. But I would assume that was part of the wish or whatever that Banner put in place, like safely returned, because he'd think about that. He's that kind of smart. S.W.O.R.D headquarters.
Captain Monica Rambeau.
Director Tyler Hayward.
Acting director. We haven't aged a day. The world's not the same as you left it. Space is now full of unexpected threats.
Always was. Full of threats and allies.
She would know.
The FBI is in a tizzy over a missing persons case up in Jersey.
Missing persons?
I know, but they've requested use of one of our imaging drones, and you'd be doing me a big favor with this FBI thing, but if you need more time...
No, I'm good to go.
Excellent. Keep me updated, Captain.
Who's the missing persons? Missing Westview people? People in Westview? Families haven't heard from them? Trapped? I mean, I shouldn't feel too smart. It's not blocked off yet. Ah, it's Randall Park.
James E. Wu, FBI.
His sleight of hand.
I've got a witness set up down the road in Westview, and this morning it looked like he flew the coop.
None of them have seen him either.
No, none of them have ever heard of him. Something seemed hinky to me, so I took the
The
first flight
fuck?
out of Oak. Pardon me, Sheriff. Would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
You're saying the town of Westview, New Jersey doesn't exist.
That's what I keep telling your G-man here, but he won't listen.
Oh my god.
So you can't reach anyone inside, and everyone on the outside has some sort of selective amnesia.
This isn't a missing persons case, Captain Rambo. It's a missing town.
Why haven't you gone inside to investigate?
Because it doesn't want me to. Nobody's supposed to go in.
Oh, that's so fucking creepy.
Watch it. Rambo.
Oh.
Captain Rambo. Captain Rambo!
Okay, so did she create the town or hijack the town, erasing it from locals' memories?
What's your field?
We're
Darcy.
not supposed to talk to each other.
Nuclear biology,
Artificial intelligence.
astrophysics. We got the full clown car.
I'm a chemical engineer.
All right, grab your gear.
I like that. It's like the TV flash when it turns on and off.
Whoa.
What are you getting?
A colossal amount of cosmic microwave background radiation.
We've been told the radiation is within a safe limit.
It is, for now. There are longer wavelengths superimposed over the noise here. I need a TV. An old one. Like, not flat.
That's funny. But why?
You good to go?
Yes, sir.
I don't think Wanda's doing that.
Try to find anything you can on Rambo.
Copy that.
We don't know enough about the nature of the threat to send in another agent when the first has yet to return.
Someone must really miss you back at Quantico.
No, sir. Softball season's over, sir.
Radar, LiDAR, SODAR.
I love Wu.
What is that? Who's doing that?
Is that the laugh track? She got in, at least to see.
You don't know. I'm not going to tell you.
Look, I know it's been a crazy few years on this planet, but he's dead, right? Not blipped. Dead. I'm not sure how to answer that.
Is it happening in real time? Is it recorded, fabricated?
I don't know, and I don't know.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring two Avengers?
It's a working theory.
Get me a transport back to headquarters now.
I love when they say just how ridiculous it sounds out loud. Oh, there we go. That was the end of episode 1, the little clip we saw.
Foremost, our main objective is to get any intel on Captain Rambo. We successfully identified 2 individuals inside the Westview anomaly. Let's keep going.
This guest is leaving your home.
Scrawls.
Mr. Hart,
Why the hexagon
played by
shape?
Todd and Sharon Davis.
Todd and Sharon Davis. I'm gonna have to go back to that scene and take a look at that board. Why sitcom, same time and space? Is Vision alive?
Harold Proctor
Is that what I said?
You got Isabel Matsueda, cast as Beverly.
They're all real people.
Does she seem okay to you?
Well, she doesn't appear to be harmed in any way.
This transmitter will mimic the frequency of the broadcast, and if my theory is right, allow us to speak directly to her. This is totally gonna work.
The radio signal from episode 2 at the pool.
Is this from the current episode?
Aired about 2 minutes ago.
Like a retro version of a S.W.O.R.D drone?
Bingo.
But how did it change and why?
Let's go with the production design.
Or render it useless?
Why'd you colorize it?
I didn't.
Damn, man, I'm loving the layers.
Wanda, can you read me? Over. Can't you hear me?
I don't think so. Keep trying.
Wanda, who's doing the C, Wanda? Wanda, can you hear me? I'm here to help.
Pop quiz, Wanda.
It got edited out of the broadcast. The subterranean guy, oh, I just was remembering him. The bee dude. Why the bees? It's underground too. So what is with the bees?
But I'm invested.
He was killed by Ultron, wasn't he?
Did she just say the name Ultron?
Wow, this is different.
What happened? Where'd she go?
God, not again.
Oh, God.
1 second, Monica is standing right there, and the next she isn't. Someone is censoring the broadcast.
But where's Rambo?
Are you?
We're seeing
Wanda.
it.
I'm just your neighbor. Then how did you know about Ultron? You're not my neighbor. And you're definitely not my friend. You are a stranger. And I want you to leave.
Oh my God, dude. And we're caught up. We're caught up, man. Oh my God.
What? We don't have to stay here. We could go wherever we want.
No, we can't. This is our home.
Are you sure?
Oh, don't worry, darling. I have everything under control.
All right. It's Wanda's doing this.
It's Wanda. It's all Wanda.
Oh. God, dude, that was so good. Seeing the outside perspective, getting caught up in real time. It didn't really cover like how long time had been passing. I imagine it's in real time, like we've been seeing it. You know, the 12-hour jump between episode 2 to episode 3. So just a couple days, I would imagine, since they've ramped this up, or who knows, maybe it's been longer than that. So we got confirmation on the bee guy. He was just a S.W.O.R.D agent creeping in. Now, why the bees? It was down in the sewers, and it wasn't until he got in there. Maybe it's the bees that are trapped in the simulation from the real world, or maybe it's some type of hive under there with good old Ralph and friends taking advantage of everything that Wanda's doing at the moment. So I'm kind of leaning in. I think Wanda came here to kind of get away, and she just broke down, got out of it, because she seems to be in complete control of this. And maybe as a result of that, because I don't think they identified Agnes when they were doing like their cast listing. I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that, because I didn't see that on there. I didn't see her on there, let alone Ralph. So maybe they are trying to take advantage of what Wanda's doing for their own gain, you know, for the children. but somehow also got stuck. I don't know, man. I am intrigued about where this is all going, everything that's happening. I'm going to kind of skip through here for a second. All right. Let's see. What we don't know. Why hexagonal shapes? Why sitcoms? Same time and space. Is Vision alive? Triangulated to Westview, 5-mile radius, unknowns. Who's behind this? Scrolls is the only thing they have listed there. Something it's not. It's cut off there, but we can't see what he's writing there. Failed attempts, phone lines, digital communication, drones. I'm just kind of going back through some of those scenes here now, just to make sure. Yeah, well, we didn't get any glimpse of Agnes on here from what I see as people they've at least identified. Now, are these their S.W.O.R.D files, or do these people have S.W.O.R.D? Are they? I don't think they're. No, I don't know if they're with S.W.O.R.D or not. I think that's just the brand of the template of the paper that they're printing on. Because I feel like they would know for sure. Ah, well, hold up. Agnes was on that board. Hold on. Rolling back. But they didn't have a driver's license for Agnes. Yeah, Agnes is on here. All of her information's blank. Maybe all this information here is just what they've observed from the show itself, like character description or something like that. But like her name's blank, her most of her information on her sheet's blank. All they have is a photo reference from inside the show, and her driver's license. They don't have one. Not for Agnes. And again, no Ralph. All right, so Wanda's not in complete control, as she might think. Or maybe she is, and Agnes is just trapped as well. I'm loving this. The cuts between reality, us getting a little bit of a glimpse of things that we didn't actually see last episode, was brilliant. Our reintroduction to Monica was fantastic. That opening sequence with the blip was it just shows like how terrifying that must have been, especially for people that were left behind. But not only that, the people that come back could come back in the same place you were 5 years ago, not knowing anything changed. And within that time, so much has changed. So many people have changed, and people her mother died 3 years past this point, and she never got to say goodbye. She never got to do anything. She was still in that bed, in that hospital bedroom, waiting for her to come out of her surgery. And her mom had to come back while her daughter was gone, still struggle with the cancer, and passed away, and then set up these parameters in the hopes that she did come back to keep her safe. Oh my God, dude. And then there's a lot of speculation that maybe Mojo's playing a hand in this too, who has a kind of a theme with television and sitcoms and just TV in general, might be kind of a piece of the puzzle as well. Don't know how much I lean into that one. It might just be a little bit of a nod or a coincidence, but we'll see. But yeah, I really like this. I like the way everybody's working together, try to figure this out. I like the lengths that they're taking to kind of call this back in. And it's just, oh man, can't wait. I can't wait to see where we're going from here. I want to know what's going on. The drone's going in. Anything that goes in gets shaped to the reality or rejected. And we didn't see B Guy come back. Is he still trapped in there? Did he get turned into something else? Another character? Because we didn't see him get forced out. The drones get transformed into something else, and they're not sure why they're colored compared to everything else in the world, but they do get transformed to fit the time frame so that they're not anachronistic, but they're still in color. They don't have their cameras anymore. Is it Wanda's own self-defense, or is it... Again, I do think there's two forces at hand here, and I think it's for sure. I think Wanda definitely created this town. Maybe she was baited there. Maybe it was in partnership with Agnes, trying to help her through her pain and her powers. And Wanda, or, Agnes just followed the trail and got trapped in here as one of the characters as well, trying to manipulate the situation for her master, Ralph Mephisto. So we'll see. It just makes Wanda so menacing. And I love it. She is, though. She, with her powers, is one of the scariest members of the Avengers. And they knew that. I mean, that's one of the main things one of the main drawbacks to what happened, or consequences that came out of the mess up at the start of Civil War that triggered the whole Sokovia Accords, was her lack of control, and just the range that her powers can go into. And of course, she was blipped as well just after Vision had died. And the last time we saw her was when she got brought right out of the, re-blipped back into the universe just to fight the man that killed him. And we don't know how she reconciled with any of that after that. And it's going to be tearing her apart. Now, again, we aren't sure necessarily if she's erased Westview from people's minds or if she created Westview. I'm willing to bet Westview exists, but for whatever reason, people around it or people that get near it or have any memory of it have been tampered with, either by this secondary force or Wanda herself somehow. Don't know. Lots of questions. We have all the questions that Wu and Darcy have, along with all of S.W.O.R.D at this point. So I'm excited to see where we go from here, guys. It's picking up. It's picking up speed. And I am on board for this ride. So let's see. Guys, what did you think? I don't think I have anything that I can come up with at the moment to add yet. So I might in the comments by that point. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Let me know your theories, your speculations, your favorite bits down below. We'll carry on that conversation after the video. Remember, guys, full unedited watch-alongs are available on my Patreon. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next week with the next episode of WandaVision. Take care, everybody.